plays Justin Trudeau will go head-to-head tonight in the English language debate after last night's French debate. CTV's Colton Prale joins us live from Ottawa with more. Thank you so much, Colton, for being here with us. Good morning to you. So what did the candidates reveal about themselves last night?
Yeah, Arda, the big question going into this was, is Mark Carney able to debate in French? Can he hold his own? And he stumbled last night in one of the most prolific ways possible. If you could write up a mistake as bad as it could possibly be, it's likely what happened last night when Mark Carney was trying to say on stage that all four candidates are in agreement in their position with regards to Hamas.
If I said that, I'd get kicked off YouTube. Just saying.
What
Mark Carney said.
Yeah.
He ended up saying he agrees with Hamas and then called for a two-state solution. Now, Chrystia Freeland very quickly jumped in to clarify that the Liberal candidates do not support Hamas, and Mark Carney later corrected himself immediately after, first in French and then later in a Q&A in English. And he had previously made his position clear on the issue in English, and it was clear that he did not support Hamas. But the Conservatives have jumped all over this air. First on social media last night, they're holding a press conference right now on Parliament Hill, and the message they're putting out is very clear, that Mark Carney is unable to express himself in both official languages to a degree that would be required of the Prime Minister. And that's the attack that they're coming at with, or that they're coming at him with this morning. And for Liberals who were wondering how Carney might fare in a debate against Pierre Poilievre in French, should he get to that stage, against Yves-François Blanchet in French, it's a very worrying sign, especially because he won't have friendly politicians by his side to correct his mistakes. His French was by far the worst on stage last night. It is much inferior to Pierre Poilievre's French, and it certainly doesn't reach the levels of fluent native bilingualism that Yves-François Blanchet has. And so if this is what it's about for Mark Carney in Quebec, if it comes down...
Do you ever just feel disgusted that it's so much about bilingualism? Really?
Oh, dude, that's what I was going to say. Like, for the record, I don't think you should have to. I mean, this is the problem with the country, you know, which I don't want to get into here too much, but I don't think you should have to speak French. They should have their French shit over there if they want it. Just fuck off with the Prime Minister. We're just like cutting the talent pool down to people who gives a fuck.
Especially when they wanted to leave. I mean, the province wanted to leave.
Yeah, it's time to go. We should let them go.
Just go back to one language. Let them go. Let the West go. Like, split it up already.
Yeah, it's time to probably let them move on. You know, it's too much. It's too much. I don't think that he should have to speak French, but you know, the fact that he thinks he can, you can tell he's just one of those guys that thinks he can do anything, but he's just, you know, not very good at anything except like being greasy. Greasing your way up through some jobs by brown nose, and he looks like a pretty good brown noser.
Down to his command and control of the language, it was very worrying for him that he couldn't compete with the other Anglophones on stage in his second language.
They're the winner of the debate?
There wasn't a real clear runaway.
Everybody loses.
I heard it wasn't even a debate. They were just like agreeing with each other.
No, it wasn't. It was just like a circle jerk. It was kind of like a, you know, if you picture like a circle jerk. Well, you played hockey, so you've probably been to one. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.